Found it from the right as well. On the left flank we have Envy's coming in, joining up the fight on the high ground. Harry takes it down onto us, Agent.
Yeah, that was just unlucky for Team 18 coming in from the backstab, trying to take out the members of KPK. But KPK were prepared. They did go in an engagement earlier with Team Envy, but coming out on top this time, they lost one player. Blaze did go down, but the other players are still in the fight and still ready to contend for that top spot in this game. Envy, we saw them in the first game earlier. Absol, the player who took down Blaze from KPK, led his team to the second place finish, and right now once again the fight still carries on. The blue zone is coming, it is gonna do some damage, and Prada does go down. The player has to be left out there to die right now. There are no gonna be revives coming in for him unless Harry decides he has something to say about that. But Deadshot trying to stop the revives, landing some shots on Alpha Rocky. Rocky coming in from the other side, trying to join the fight, being the third members of this party between KPK and Envy, but losing one player to Deadshot.
Once again, Eraser was looking quite brave, trying to extend the team fight, but he couldn't quite survive anymore because outside the blue zone, you're going to deal more damage, and add to that the damage coming in from Deadshot, who has certainly taken that kill onto us. Him, and he has to say goodbye this time around. All the other members are as well gonna die out fairly early. Meanwhile, Yao Shai is gonna be the main target for the side. Deadshot will probably be hopeful for this win.
Yeah, he has to be hopeful. I mean, he did wipe out KPK earlier, but this time ICTS stuck in a bad spot with the grounders.
Wow.
Taking a nade from Crazy Jersey. That was such a good nade coming in from him. This team is putting up another amazing performance, this time on Miramar, and ICTS, one guy remaining. He is gonna go down, and with that we have two more teams leaving the server. Crazy. This team is just on fire. There is nothing you can do to stop them. If two teams are fighting each other, these guys will run in and kill both of them at the same time. And that nade coming in from Jersey just landing so beautifully between all the players that were there. You just can't take a chance with this guy. You mess up once, he is gonna kill you.
High octane action indeed for the side of Team Crazy. Once again, this is the PUBG Mobile Pakistan Challenge with our title sponsored Oppo. And definitely, let's talk about, or rather give a shout out to the Oppo A9 2020 with 8GB RAM, 5000 mAh battery, Game Boost 2.0 and Dolby Atmos. Once again, now airdrop number 5 with the AUG available. Still a lot more options available for most of the teams here. And we do, in fact, have to secure this space, otherwise you have the benefit. Once again, going back to Targaryen side, going to be taking down a lot more damage. And Abno is aware with, I think, the Mini 14. We might be able to secure more damage onto his name now. The damage is being popped out as well. He still has to wait out, especially. But this time around, it gives that sort of chance for the side to help his teammate get a bit of a revive moment over there. Meanwhile, the vehicle's approaching over here, and over there, Asan's gonna have the blind fire onto us the other side. They're still chasing forward, but he's gonna survive once again. Back to Abno, dealing more damage as well. He's gonna fall back as well now. He has a teammate ready for the revive, but he might be able to secure his feet. And with the other side, they might be able to secure themselves up with the smoke grenades being popped out. D&D, meanwhile, within the warehouse, he is getting that cover. The smoke is going to be popped out, but misses it. And now the Molotov's going to be the next target for the side of Ghost, and he might be able to secure another lead for the right flank. He might be able to change his strategy. And this time around, Envy is looking like they're going to have a good threat for the side against the side of TUG.
Yeah, this is gonna be a really important fight for them. And Envy Abs are taking some shots from Ghost. Ghost landing really beautiful shots with the recoil control coming in and just showing the level of skill these guys had. And Targaryens going up against TGR. This fight is gonna go on for a long time, but switching targets over to the players of Envy. Moise is quite low, and Moise and Syke decide to fall back. Deadshot still in the front line. They haven't noticed he is still behind the car, and he is gonna try and land some shots. And Envy Moise going down to weaken. Envy Syke taking out out Asan, Deadshot taking out TG, Targaryen's Oreo, and Weekend goes down as well, and Moi is taking out Asan. This is really fast rates coming in from these players, and TGR, the players are just waiting on the back lines, waiting for this fight to end so they can step in and finish off the players who have gone down. Fadbi landing some shots but deciding to fall back, taking some damage, going out for the Molotov. He is gonna molly the car, but if he misses this one, he is still gonna be able to flush some players out. Deadshot is still alive. He has revived Psych. Psych landing some damage, taking down one guy. Both the players are knocked down. Envy just playing this entire thing beautifully, taking on two teams, one after the other, and still managing to come out on top.
Freddy is going to be the sole survivor over there once again, but Envy spraying the bullets away, having that counter initiation properly met as well. A very successful end at that. The blue zone is slowly rushing in. Opstar is going to be the one to be left out as well. They have to say goodbye to the teammate once again. They can't risk wasting more time, and they're going to utilize this moment to drive in slowly. But we also have the enemy side just having that information and giving away a lot of information. Envy has to be really careful with their sixes rather. They might be able to take more cover, especially moving up fourth, and this is what is required for the side of Envy.
Yeah, they are looking quite strong, especially with the performance. Deadshot has been putting 5 kills just to his name, and we are down to 8 teams, 24 players. This time, Team Gory having the high ground advantage. The smokes are there for cover, but it's crazy they are facing. Fahim has been knocked down. Charsi is quite low, but he is gonna heal up. He has Noor right behind him. Noor is also quite low. It's up to Charsi and Lion to help their teammates and come back in this fight. Charsi taking some damage, getting knocked down, but Noor coming in for the save. It's gonna be up to Lion, who's gonna go up against Joso, and he manages to take him out. Team Crazy just being on point every single time.
With the smokes being popped out as well now, he is going to look for that moment or give away a lot of space for himself just to secure that patch up. Lion will probably climb back up. He's going to have this moment to utilize this and help his teams and pick them up. Meanwhile, we have Sufyan behind the crate. Outside the blue zone, Deadshot's going to be tagged out. Now, Sai's going to be available for that help behind, but the vehicle might not be a great position. If they are aware, Deadshot's going to be folded over. And we over there with Sufyan, I think he has that benefit. He's going to scout around, maybe or not. I think he's still going to wait for the side. He is not risking this position. Sufyan will probably, hopefully, get a secured kill against the members coming up for the side of Team Envy. We have 2 members down for the side of Team Envy, and this is looking quite strong, but they can actually climb back up strongly. This is looking back for the side of Sufyan. He's going to fall off. That was a bad strategy once again, but they're still going to push forth. Envy is quite happy with that strategy because losing 2 members, especially in the late game, is quite crucial. Once again, Noah on the side of Crazy has that target being spotted out behind the rock. He is outside the blue zone. This is looking bad, and then he has definitely taken that damage. A certain kill for the side of Noah with an M416 and scouts available now. He has to rush in. This is the final 4 once again, ladies and gentlemen. And this is looking a bit more impressive, a bit more explosive rather. And this time around, they're going to utilize all the smokes. It is all about that utility gaming this time around, Baron.
Yeah, it is going to be about that utility. And talking about utility, the most important thing you need to have right now is those smokes. Smokes are going to provide you with that crucial cover that you need to play around, because the circles are going to be important. You can get the high ground advantage, but that is not going to do much if you have players coming in from all directions. In those scenarios, the smokes are going to be the thing that give you and buy you that time to position yourself correctly for those fights. And right now we are down to the top 4 teams. Team Next Destiny, Crazy, Dark and TRG with just 1 player remaining. Ghost is still there, keeping the Targonians still in the fight.
Rashad's going to be attacked out from the side of Crazy. They have their vision on towards the side. He's going to utilize this moment to just help him, pick him and just help him stand up a bit because they need them, especially in the last battle. And this time around, TND will rush in. And this time he has the benefit with the utilities coming up. He has a lot of smokes as well. And this will hopefully have him or get himself a bit of an edge, especially in the late game. Meanwhile, the smokes and the grenades are being popped out just to secure. God's gonna die, and he does. In fact, he has the backup as well from the back end. He might be able to rely on his teammates. Meanwhile, within the smoke area, we see more members falling off. On the side, Crazy still aware that the others are joining in. 4 final teams coming in. With the sole surviving member, Ghost. They have the teammates really reliant, spraying the bullets away, and Moshad falls down now. Krabby is taking off from the left flank, but he falls down as well. He's going to be knocked out finally. One more final team, remember, and he's going to be knocked out from the side against the other flank. Ghost takes that securely. On the other side, 3 final teams once again. And this time around, Crazy will be hopeful for another win. Charlie's going to be tagged out. Crazy for spraying his bullets away, but he's going to be tagged out from the left flank now. Ghost is still looking quite strong, but the enemies are not aware. Noah is just staging fourth. He has that backup coming in for the side. Fahim at the back end, just providing that benefit. And once again, we're looking for a slowdown once again. They are not trying to rush in, because this is quite crucial. If you do lose out one member, you're going to be in a stressful situation. This is looking quite risky for the side. The molly is going to be popped out. He has that information for the side Ghost. And this is the last moment, guys. 3 final teams. And then another pop, another grenade probably. They might be able to secure. But even though the blue line is just rushing in, Ghost is just deciding to stay there. Once he moves out, he's just going to lose his life.
Yeah, he will lose his life indeed, and the pace of the game has suddenly shifted. Everything, all the action that was there, everything has been turned down. Team TND, the next destiny, using that cover of the mountain, of the high ground they're on, and maintaining the vision. So this is the third person perspective. You can use the free look mode that's there and peek over that ridge, but you can't do that if you're on the low ground, because obviously the height is gonna come in the middle, and Crazy Fahim and Noor just taking cover behind that rock. Ghost is the first person they are gonna spot out, but they are deciding not to go ahead and take him out yet. And Hazafia is gonna go try and shoot Fahim. He is gonna land those bullets, but Noor is there for the revive. He is gonna go for the fight. He is gonna try and land some shots, but will he be able to come up with his teammates? Ghost deciding to capitalize on this entire situation, just still hiding in the cover, and with that, Crazy is out. It is a 1v1 between Ghost and Hafsia. TND, will they be able to clutch this one out? They did win the first game, and Ghost just clutching out that entire situation. There were 4 teams remaining with entire squads there. This one guy coming in from Targonian side, taking him